No one's going to see your face, so all good. Right, okay, Tilly, so here we go. This is your first mock test, right, yeah? And this is a test route that happened yesterday.
Okay.
So, yeah? So what we're going to do is drive on, and I'm not going to use the sat nav today, just going to give you directions and follow signs.
Okay.
Right, yeah? You're going to do one manoeuvre, maybe the emergency stop, maybe not the emergency stop, yeah?
Okay.
So when you're ready, what I'd like to do is carry on.
Okay.
So when you're ready. So what I'd like to do is pull up on the left when you think it's safe to leave. So somewhere around there I would have asked you to pull up safe legally convenient. Have a look, Tilly. Look at all of this places you could pull up. Okay, ignore that now, so let's go left here at this roundabout.
Will I fail for that?
Just carry on, Tilly, I can't tell you, I'll tell you.
Okay. Because I don't think it was safe to do so.
At the next traffic lights that we come to, I'd like you to go right, please. So you should be proud of yourself here, Tilly, because we know you had issues with it in the beginning. Carry on when you're ready.
Remember what I said here, if you leave your signal on, the examiner can't tell you, but they can just keep quiet. Also, in my car, really, just put your handbrake on, turn off your signal, and then you're already prepared to go. Think of POM. Prepare, observe, move.
Then when you get to the top of the road here, please, I'd like you to go left.
So, national speed limit. So, if you can, the road's clear, get your foot down, pick up your speed. We had that little bit of time when you were sort of staying around 40 and then eventually picked up. Clear roads, go. It's called making progress. This roundabout Market Drayton in Shrewsbury. So here, turn here, look in front, national speed limit again, but look a little bit further down the road. Can you see the bend? You can see the bend coming up, right? Yeah. So if you look at my other video, country roads, we talk about limit points, and on this bend, the bend is not opening up. That means this is extremely sharp. So remember, we talked about making progress. Now sometimes, although this is 60, it's not always possible to do 60, not advisable. So the way to look at it, this is called 3 mile lane. Look at the average speed. So places like this, you might want to be driving at 35, 40, but when it goes straighter, you might want to get your speed up to, 50, 55. So on average, maybe your average speed would be sort of in the 48s, 50s on the whole length of the road. So that's kind of making progress, or driving at an appropriate speed. Always remember the word appropriate speed.
No, that's not you. There was a massive pile of there, did you see?
I didn't see it. That's no good for them new tyres.
Yeah.
It stinks round here.
top of the road here, I'd like to go to the right, please. Top of the road, you want to go Newcastle.
That's straight ahead, that way.
Yeah. Newcastle again.
So just think this roundabout, we are going straight towards Newcastle, I think I said. So just straight. And then I think you was about to go right and I had to say no, we're going straight.
You're going to go there?
Don't overthink it, Tilly.
Because I didn't know whether to put an indicator on to go straight ahead when there was like no other exit.
Okay. Then you want to go right at this roundabout, please, third exit. And then you want to go right now, so next road. Right. Right, so next roundabout straight, please. And then straight ahead here. And the next roundabout straight ahead, please. Next road on your left, please. And just pull up on the right here. Okay, then I'd like you just to reverse back a car length, a couple of car lengths. And then stop, and then carry on when you're ready. Then you want to go right here, please. top of the road. I'm going to go back. Okay, and then I want you to pull up on the left where you think it's safely you can. Happy? Done?
Yeah.
Okay, so a couple of things just to go over with you. If that was a test, and I didn't do the sat nav, I didn't do the show me tell me, I just did an actual route. So that would be a pass or a fail.
Are you going to tell me?
No, you're going to tell me what you think.
I don't know, depending on how strict you are, I think it was an
Okay,
alright drive.
so let's get away from how strict I am, right? Yeah.
Right.
So, Tilly, you're a lovely girl, right? Yeah. And I want to make sure you're safe, and you go on and you go around and do your eyelashes, and you drive around, and everything's cool, right? Yeah. But I'm a driving instructor, and I work under the criteria of like the DVSA, right? Yeah. So there's standards because it's not me testing.
Okay.
Right, yeah? So, let's have a quick think. How are they going to test you? What are they going to do, yeah? So, they're going to take you on a route like that, and that is an actual route. That's like an afternoon route. They might do it in the morning, right? So, there's certain things. There are dangerous faults. So, you've got a dangerous fault where maybe the examiners had to take action, or potentially someone's at risk, right, yeah? Then you've got serious fault. Potentially... again, maybe not as dangerous, but it's serious, or breaking one of the highway code rules.
Yeah.
But it's serious. Both of them are going to fail you. Then you've got the driver fault, sometimes known as minor faults. You can see them on Facebook and stuff.
Yeah.
They're the driver faults. You're allowed 15 of those. And then you've got the unworthy fault. So an unworthy fault is something that is a fault. It comes off the defined outcome. So it's not perfect, but it's not notable. So, you know, they're not going to notice it down.
Okay.
So out of all of that, you've driven for what, 35 minutes? All right. Right. How do you think you've made any of those faults?
I don't think any of the dangerous ones.
So no dangerous ones. That's good then.
Because you didn't have to take any action
Yep.
or anything.
So anything else? Do you think there was any serious ones?
No, not that I can think of.
No, you can think of, yeah.
I think the only thing was when we went down the country lanes and it was national speed. I don't know if I was going the right speed.
Do you think you should have gone faster or slower?
I don't know, depends. I think I could have gone faster at times, but then when I was going like round the bend, I was going quite slow. But obviously that is because it is a bend.
Okay, so you're going to be able to see this video, so I'll be able to say things now that literally you can just look at on the video and see if I'm correct. Yeah?
Okay.
So, a couple of things. When I got you to pull up on the side of the road there, remember I said down this road here?
Yeah.
This is really common. You know, if you're going from Newcastle, you're probably going to get, if you go this way, you're probably going to get asked to pull up. So I asked you to pull up loads of times. There was loads of times that in safe, legal and convenient places. So tell me places that aren't safe, legal and convenient.
In front of someone's house.
Yeah, it's like a driveway. That wouldn't be good, would it? Anywhere else?
Double yellow lines.
Yeah.
You can't park on those.
Yeah.
In front of like a giveaway point.
You mean like a junction?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't think of
So like
anything
10 metres from a junction?
else. Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, opposite a junction would be good, would it? Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so on that road down there, and it's down to you, you'll look at that video and you'll tell me if I'm wrong or right.
Okay.
Was there anywhere down there that you could have stopped?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
But do you know what my thought process was?
Yeah.
It was quite a bendy road. Obviously not full on bend, but I didn't want to park on like, do you know what I mean?
So what kind of bend was it? Was it a
Like
very?
this one.
It was a very spread out bend.
Yeah.
So maybe parking on the top of the bend, you know, the pinnacle of the bend is not good. but before it, on the roads like this, it's not so bad.
Yeah. Okay.
And after it,
Yeah.
so there was plenty. You have a look, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
When I said pull up safely, the inconvenient, there was plenty.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's one.
Minor.
thing. I don't know. Yeah, probably. But yeah.
Okay.
Because what it was, I asked you to pull up, and you just carried on, and then you said something about. I don't know, what did you say?
That it wasn't safe
Yeah,
because I thought
right.
it was a bit bendy.
Yeah, okay. So then after that, we went left at the roundabout, and then we went right at those traffic lights. How did they go? Those traffic lights? So
Good.
I know in the past you've worried about those.
Yeah, but I thought that was good.
Okay. So then we went up that road, and then we went left, and I got you to pull up again, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you pull up, what should you use? What's the sequence that you should use?
Signal, mirror, maneuver.
Signal, mirror. It's always mirror signal, isn't it? Because if you signal, there's someone.
Yeah, that way.
So you should check your. I've asked you to pull up. You pick the place first of all. Safe. You're going to pull up. You're going to check your mirrors. If necessary, signal, and then pull up. Right? Yeah. Now, if you noticed, I'll go really quiet tonight.
Yeah.
So and it's a bit awkward. How did that awkward make you feel?
I don't even think it's awkward, to be fair.
It is quite awkward because I'm sitting there quiet, and you're thinking, why? What? Why? What's going on, right? Why do you think I'm doing that? Why do you think an examiner might
To
do
make,
that?
so I can make my own choices.
Okay, it's to give you a little nudge, right? Yeah. So if they tell you to put your handbrake on or turn off your signal, right? Yeah, then that's no good. They're not allowed to tell you anything, right? Yeah. So it goes quite quiet. So the thing that you're missing is this: when you stop in this car, handbrake on to secure it. So show me how you put the handbrake on now. Got it? Perfect. And then turn off the signal.
Okay.
If it's on. Right, yeah? But what you don't have to touch is the P. Because what you did, you put it into P, then when I asked you to go again, you check your mirrors, you put your signal on, and you went to go, and did the car go?
No.
No. So, if there was someone around, right, and you signalled telling people you're going, and then suddenly you don't go, that's where you're entering the zones of a serious
Right.
error.
Okay.
Because what you're doing is kind of misleading people.
Yeah.
So if you remember right from the beginning, I've always talked about POM, which stands for prepare the car. And in
Yeah.
this car, you don't really have to prepare. It's already prepared. You're already in gear when you first start off. So
Okay.
don't put it in P. I wouldn't bother.
Okay, so just the handbrake.
Mm.
Would you not think it was good how I did it all again?
Yeah.
I think that was good.
You kept yourself together. I mean, yeah, that's all good. But I'm just saying, the problem is, okay, sometimes you get people that do stuff in their driving lessons that's great, but then they fail their test for something that they forgot.
Yeah.
And the key is now is to imagine this like a test, so I can just say, well, do that. So you want to make sure you're using that POM, prepare, observe, and move. Right, yeah?
Okay.
Because that could have failed you, and you would have been gutted if you failed for something like that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so that's something we're going to keep an eye on. Then we went down that road, and we went left, and we started to go into the national speed limit. What happened? Did you get up to the speed limit? Because the first part of the road, well, that was 60, we were probably doing like 30, and then you went 40,
Yeah.
50 and 60. So if the road's clear,
Yeah, I was thinking that though. I was thinking like the road's clear, so I put my foot down that little bit more.
yeah,
I just wasn't 100% the speed, because I know it said 60 there, but I didn't want to depend on that, because I know it's not always right. And then I knew it said national speed, so I just wasn't sure, and then the bends were like throwing me off.
okay, so that is a really good point, yeah? Because these modern cars do tell you the speed limit, but
Yeah.
they're not always right. But there is a way we could tell, yeah?
Okay.
We went through, and you have a look on the video again, after you come left onto that road, there was a national speed limit sign, and what colour is the national speed limit sign?
Black.
Is it
And
black?
white. And white.
So it's white, black slash, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so there was a national speed limit sign. Once you've gone past that, how do we know all that road up there was national speed limit?
Because there's just a sign for it.
Because there's no other signs.
Yeah.
Okay, there's just no other signs. There's no street lights, no other sign.
Okay.
Okay, so we went all the way down there. So when you got to look at getting to the speed as you know, some roads are difficult, but they're bends, you have to slow down, but then you get the straight bit, so you have to think of yourself as getting average speed all the way up, you know. So
Okay.
if it's 60, then you're doing an average speed of say 45, 50, depends on how clear it is.
Okay.
So when it's clear, get your foot down basically, yeah?
Okay.
Then we went up that road, all the way to the top, we went right there, we came down there, and then we came down through Kill. Remember the Kill roundabout, yeah?
Yeah.
So, I said straight ahead, well I actually said I'm trying to get you to do follow signs for Newcastle,
Yeah.
right, yeah? And then suddenly you indicated, remember that roundabout?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so you've got to look at that again and think to yourself, why did I do that? It's just Newcastle there, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, because that can cause you a lot of problems, especially if there's someone by the side of you and indicate, yeah?
Yeah.
And then we came down, Kill roundabout, very well done, down the little back streets, the pull up on the right, we did the reversing one, very well done, and then we came out of that street and then we're back here. So would that have fouled you or passed you? It's alright, but I would say the areas you probably got to be a bit wary on is your speed, the pulling up bit, and especially using that pom routine.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Not too bad.
Not too bad. So that is a test route, potential test route. I don't know if we're going to get it. Could be something different, but that's something that comes up.
So I would have just failed my driving test.
Potentially, right? But am I being too harsh on her? You got to think, yeah. But
Yeah.
when you have a look at it, just have a look at the things I say, because to be honest with you, it's not beyond you. You can't. It's easy, isn't it? Just to
Yeah.
think of that pom routine. That's what
Yeah.
it's there for. Make sure you're prepared. And this car especially. I mean,
It's
why take it out of gear?
Yeah, true.
No way, you know?
Yeah.
Got it? Right,
Got it.
so I'll put that on for you later. You can have a look at that,
Fine.
and then we'll carry on doing that. So we're going to head back your way now, but I want to go back via the busy roundabouts, i.e. Basford and all of that. So are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.